So this is the Monte Carlo simulations module inside Forex Robot Factory, and it's an extremely powerful feature that essentially allows you to perform various types of simulation stress tests on your trading strategy to determine how it behaves according to all these different test simulations that you can run. So for example, if I click start on the randomized history data test, what it's doing right now is it's running 100 different backtest simulations. There's 100 different backtests with different basically history data conditions, and it's showing me how my strategy is holding up, giving all those different scenarios. So this in turn gives me a lot of insight about if my strategy is sensitive to history data changes or if it's not. So for example, a lot of strategies, especially scalping ones, may work on one broker and completely fall apart on a different broker because they actually have different history data. And if you got one of those scalping strategies and ran actually a randomized history data test, it will probably completely fall apart and show you that it is not robust at all on different history data changes. So it's an extremely powerful feature that basically allows you to have a lot of insight on how your strategy behaves given all of these different tests that you can run. So the history data test is very powerful and also allows you to check whether you have over-optimized your trading strategy to a certain extent as well. So especially if you've been using the optimizer module, Monte Carlo is kind of like a must after using the optimizer module. So also, the other tests that you can run are also related to, trading cost conditions, your spread, slippage, randomly skipping entry position, skipping exit, randomly closing a position. They all give you different scenarios of how your strategy behaves. So for example, a really powerful test is randomizing indicator parameters. So essentially what this does is it randomizes the parameters in your trading strategy and sees how sensitive, your trading strategy is to those changes. And you can see the strategy actually falls apart pretty quickly, and this shows you that it's not that robust in terms of different parameter changes in your strategy. And when we create trading strategies in Forex Robot Factory, our goal is to create the strategies as robust as possible. And that means that we want to have strategies that work on a wide range of different conditions, especially wide range of different parameters, wide range of different history data conditions, because essentially that means that in the future, because all the conditions change as markets change, no one can predict the future, what's going to happen. So if your strategy is less sensitive to all of these changes, then you have a much better chance that actually your strategy will survive in the future and outperform all the other crappy ones that are really, less robust. So essentially that's how you need to use this tool, and there are all sorts of different options and features here on how you can validate all these tests and sort of go into them and really fine-tune how tough do you want them to be or how less tough you want them to be. If you want to find out more about how this all works, I recommend you register for one of our weekly webinars. There should be a link down below, and I'll see you there on the other side.